I may have lied in the last video. I beat my addiction to League of Legends after they nerfed top lane for the umpteenth time because of one singular man. So now, I cycle through a new addiction, which is... But hey, Nightmare here. Welcome to DeadLock, a game that is still in alpha as of the making of this video. So hopefully the future you're watching this video from, you can see the beautiful relic of this time. This game will either end with someone snowballing so hard it will be categorized as a level 5 avalanche, or a slow slugfest in which each side competes on who can eat the most glue and eventually drag themselves to the finish line. You play as one of 12 children stuck between a nasty divorce as the parent uses their kid to fight each other. There are plenty of neutral objectives like the urn, which had been changed a lot, but the basis is that it gives your team a lot of souls. Another is the mid boss, which after being killed will summon a crystal in which you have to heavy punch to give your team a massive buff. Much like a parent, your patron loves to talk and give plenty of warnings in case some of you out there don't use the minimap. To win this divorce battle, your mom or dad will send you out with candle soldiers who help with beating up the slightly different colored candles. What I like about this mechanic is the tiny minigame of stealing the enemy's souls and securing your own. However, most of the time the souls don't even register that they have been hit, making you lose the trade anyways. Once you've collected a sufficient amount of souls, you can go over to the local street market and purchase a new magazine. As to all new MOBA games, the items you build will make or break said game. However, thanks to the game being in early stages of development, anything can work. Want to play as a dash heavy monkey that completely dominate in intense messy fights? Go right ahead. So, what are the characters? If I'm gonna play a game, I need to at least look at something pleasant. Lucky for us, there are many unique characters in DeadLock, ranging from buff blue detective to just a sentient pile of goo. My favorite to play is the Japanese samurai ninja, since I just finished Sekiro and Shiv. Shiv is like a Jax player. You never want to meet them up close. Now, Nightmare, how does a typical game of DeadLock go? Well, you start off by getting randomly assigned a lane of either being isolated for the first 10 minutes until someone comes along and break it, or being paired with a partner who speaks while playing in a war zone. Then you'll spend the next 20 minutes roaming around, killing monsters, making stupid plays, or pushing till you destroy the walkers. I highly recommend you do the last one. But since we humans are social creatures, I am compelled to group on the worst mid-boss call while the enemy has almost respawned. Then, after killing the mid-boss, I died to the enemy paradox because I could not see the pulsating bomb. But at least we got the buff. Then, not even a minute later, another big fight breaks out in which we took down 3 of them while none of ours died. With us being so close to their base, this must be the end. But no, we ended up overstaying and paid a heavy price. This was it. With everyone's death timer being over a minute, the enemy simply pushed our patron. Our McGinnis came back up, but it looked unlikely. That was until McGinnis dropped down all 3 of her turrets around her along with some healing spray and started shooting in every direction. The professor was the first to fall to her turret focus fire and scatters the enemy team, allowing our Abram to come back up and slam onto their squishy backlines. As we thought all hope was lost, we managed to survive one more time thanks to some dumb luck and a little bit of teamwork. With half of the enemy team dead and an open patron, we marched down one lane, united as a team, and end the game. Or, that's what I had hoped would happen. Abram was out by himself to farm some neutral objective. The mid-boss respawned, but so did the professor. Right here, this was when I knew history had repeated itself. We killed the mid-boss. I got walled off by my own McGinnis. Paradox threw another AoE bomb into the pit. Professor jumped down and stunned all 3 of us while the Infernus just added on to that change. They managed to steal our mid-boss buff. Wait, we're winning? We caught the 3 perpetrators that caused us to lose the buff, and finally as a team, grouped together as one to march into their base to finally win. The mid buff lets the enemy team respawn quicker, but that shouldn't matter. We were all here, we fought together, and have shown that we can win. Abram isn't there. What? Abram is gone. Why was he not here? Abram, our base is getting destroyed! Abram! So yeah, in summary, DeadLock is a fun game that sucks in your neurons in exchange for a bit of dopamine. I give this game a 6 mo out of 1 pocket sand. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.